But Ranger Suárez helps this team. He is probably their second best starting pitcher right now. He's not Garrett Crochet, obviously. He's not. I wouldn't consider like an ace of a staff, but he is clearly your second best guy. I would say.
I think he's a true number 2.
Yeah, that's what he is. And couple of kind of red flag-ish things with Ranger Suárez. He's never had 30 starts in a season. He's never thrown 160 innings in a season. So, he is very good. When he's out there, he has awesome postseason numbers, which is hopefully something we'll get a chance to see in a Red Sox uniform.
He does. Since you brought him up, he is career in the postseason 4-1, 148 ERA in 42 innings.
No, he's nails.
Legit.
He's like John Lester, Andy Pettitte in the postseason.
8 starts, 11 appearances.
So he's really been a starter for the last 4 seasons, and he has made 29, 22, 27, and 26 starts. Normal season would be 33 or 34, so it just goes to show he's pretty good when he's out there. He's going to have an ERA just over 3, it seems like, but you also have to be prepared for him to miss 6 starts a season or so. And I don't really care about the money necessarily. You'd be like, oh, that's a lot of money for him. They needed to do something. They still need a bat.
I agree. You can't do. I've seen some of this on the Twitch. Yeah. You can't complain about them not spending and then be like, "Oh, they overspent on this guy."
No. There's no. I don't really think there's such thing as an overspend for them. They should have overspent for Bregman. They should have overspent for Pete Alonso. They didn't do that.
Finally overspent on something.
So, but if you wanted to play, and I know we're a day late to this, but if you wanted to play, would you rather Alex Bregman or Ranger Suárez?
Yeah, not even close.
Alex Bregman's the answer.
Not even close.
Pete Alonso or Ranger Suárez?
Alonso.
It's Pete Alonso. Kyle Schwarber. Right? So if these big bats, I would rather have.
Dylan Cease.
Yeah, maybe.
I would definitely rather have Dylan Cease.
Yeah, maybe. But at the same time, just because they've screwed up the first 2 months of the offseason doesn't mean I'm going to be like, they can't do anything right and I'm not going to like any move. No, I like this player. It doesn't completely or doesn't make you forget about the guys that they missed on. But no, I like Ranger Suárez. It also allows for Sonny Gray to actually be a 3 and Brian Bayo to be the best number 4 in baseball.
Well, if he's here.
Okay, well, for right now he is.
Right now he is.
I tweeted out yesterday. It's like they're going with a 10-man rotation. This is going to be a new 10-man rotation that they have because they have a lot of guys that think they're starters.
Yeah.
So maybe there's another trade out there to happen.
There's something. Yeah. There has to be something going on.
But the positive here would be they actually spent money. Now, 2 years from now, they might try to trade him, and they don't like him, and blah, blah, blah. But as of right now, they actually spent real dollars on a player. I like that. Ranger Suárez is the second best starter on a team that's got a good rotation. Dare I say, the best rotation in baseball. Now, again, there's injuries and things can happen, but that can happen for every team. 1 through 5 right now, and 5 can be anybody you want it to be. It could be Tolle, it could be Early, it could be Sandoval, whatever you want.
Oviedo.
Yep, Oviedo. They have the best rotation in baseball, certainly in the American League. Right, so if you want to say the Dodgers, still fine, but I would say they have the best rotation.
If you look at, and I forget who compiles these, Fangraphs or whoever, they have on projected starting pitcher WAR the most in baseball.
So that is a positive. Now, can they hit? I don't know. They're not going to sock a lot of dingers based on the lineup they have right now, but they can pitch their tails off.
So, look, you can talk about it here on Jones and Keefe, 617-779-7937. It's not going to be all Red Sox today. We're going to get to the Patriots and the Texans. We'll get to some comments yesterday from Robert Kraft. We'll re-rank the quarterbacks and head coaches in the NFL. So some Pats talk, obviously NFL playoff talk coming up. We're starting with the Red Sox and their signing yesterday. Again, at 617-779-7937. Interact, Twitter and Instagram at Jones and Keefe. Watch along and chat, twitch.tv/Boston WEEI. Always, and I mean always a healthy chat going on Twitch. Do the same on YouTube. Watch there, chat there, subscribe to WEEI. Rob Bradford, Keefe mentioned him earlier. He's going to break it all down with us at 11:30. We'll get his insight on what Ranger Suárez adds to the Red Sox, any concerns we should have, and what else they have up their sleeve. At high noon, we're going on the clock. We'll give you a full divisional round preview, what we think is going to happen this weekend in the NFL, plus a Kiefer Madness for you at 12:45, so a busy day. I feel the same way about this move that I feel about Wilson Contreras and Sonny Gray. Does this player make them better?
Yes.
Sure.
Yeah.
I think in a vacuum, this player improved. They improved yesterday. And I felt that way after the Sonny Gray trade. I felt that way after the Wilson Contreras trade. I feel that way now. I still don't love this move. In fact, out of those 3, I like this one the least. Now, I'm happy they spent, and I'm with you 100%.
Oh, you like Sonny Gray more than him?
Well, no, I just like that they were able to. I didn't care what they gave up.
Yeah.
And, I think there's less risk with a guy like Sonny Gray on a short deal than a guy who already barely pitches 150 innings, and now you're hitched your wagons to him for 5 years. No, he's better than Sonny Gray.
Okay.
But I felt better about that move when they made it than this one, which feels reactionary, and that's the reason they made it instead of actually liking the guy.
It does.
You detailed some of this, Keith, but I was just reading ESPN's quick AP breakdown of the trade. Listen to some of these details in the story. Suarez, 30. Again, 31 in August.
Yeah.
Has been a steady and underrated pitcher for the Phillies since 2021.
Agreed.
With a 3.25 ERA over the past 5 years while relying on a 6-pitch repertoire that allows him to overcome below-average fastball velocity. So I don't like where that sentence finished, but most of it. 3.25
6
ERA.
pitches, no heater.
Underrated. 5 steady years. 6-pitch repertoire. I'm like, okay, good.
6 pitches.
Then they get to the velocity. The lefty's velocity has slipped from 93.4 to 92 to 91.2.
He's crafty.
Over the last 3 years.
Crafty lefty.
However, his ERA has also dropped 4.18, 3.46, 3.20. So while his velocity is dropping, so is his ERA, and his WAR is going up.
Okay.
2.4 to 3.4 to 4.0. Now, I don't know what WAR metrics they're using, different places.
Yeah.
B WAR, F WAR, all these things.
I say F WAR.
Yeah. So I don't know what metric they're using in this story because if you go to his baseball reference page, that doesn't align, but whatever.
Yep.
After an all-star season in 2024, Suarez leaned more into his changeup and cutter in 2025 against righties and more into his slider against lefties.
He's a pitcher, not a thrower.
Along with lowering his arm slot.
Yeah, hell yeah.
He went 12-8 with a 3.20 ERA, set career highs in 151 strikeouts. Good.
Yeah.
And 157 innings is a career high. 157.
No, that stood out to me.
As he dealt with back problems, a recurring issue for him. So great. So he's got a bat. He's 30 and he's got a bad back, and he already pitches 157 max.
Yeah.
Like I really don't love that. So are they better than they were a day ago?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
I'm happy they spent money. Definitely. But I don't know if I fully love this guy, which is why his name never came up once when we were talking about free agents and targets, and I never mentioned this guy because I really didn't love the profile.
I did my homework on the player, so I do what I do anytime a Philly player joins a Boston team. I texted my buddy from Philly.
I thought about reaching out to Buckets and being like, what's wrong with this guy?
No, I texted my buddy, and so he says Philly fans love this guy. And he's like, he thought he got a lot of money, and I'm like, I don't care about that. Like, that's great. Like, yeah, it's free agency. He was surprised, I think, by the number.
They overpaid, whatever. Yeah.
But he, like, one of the first things he mentioned is, like, he's had a lot of plaguing injuries over the last several years. Like, he's never made it through a season healthy. So again, if you have him out there, like, you feel pretty good, but then you're always just kind of waiting. And I know every pitcher's fragile, right? You can say that, but this guy has a track record. Like, the next time he makes it through a season will be the first time. And I don't think you hit your 30s and then all of a sudden become really healthy. So, like, it's been back, knee, something else. It's like it's oddly not
his arm.
I
was going to say
injuries.
The good news is it's not his arm. The bad news is it's like everything else.
Yeah.
And, what does that say about him? Like, is he fully in shape? Is he fully committed? Is he kind of soft? Like, what does that say? It's not arm injuries. It's like everything else.
But I also wonder, and there very well could be a trade coming, but we sort of joke about just all the arms that they have right now on the team. And I wonder, in a way, to sort of keep him healthy. Like, last year they did a really good job with Lucas Giolito specifically coming off the injury and helping him get through the season. Ultimately at the end, I know he got hurt again, but he was probably able to go if they made it another round. So not that you're going to have a 6-man rotation, but you never need to speed this guy up. You don't need to have him pitch on short rest. Like, you have the ability now to sort of like stretch it out. Make sure Garrett Crochet pitches on all his starts. But then with some of these other guys, even Sonny Gray, what is he, 50 years old? Like, give him an extra day. And so I know that's going to be tough for whoever that swing pitcher is and whatever, but I think you have the ability to do that with the number of arms you have, because that's going to be a tough challenge for Andrew Bailey and Alex Cora is, all right, how do we keep this guy healthy? If 157 innings is his career high, how do we at least duplicate that and not have it be any worse than that?